Welcome back to my channel. I just want to first start off by saying thank you guys for 20,000 subscribers. And if you are not yet a subscriber, it's okay, girl. It's free. Just hit the subscribe button. In this video, we will be talking about the R&B diva Lil Mo and her Breakfast Club interview with her husband Dynamite. Now, I watched the full interview, and there was a lot that I agreed with and a lot that I was just like, Lil Mo, no, honey. Now, Lil Mo is not a singer. She is a singer, okay? And she's been doing this for years. So to a certain extent, I completely understand where she's coming from with Queen Naja. I completely get it. A lot of times the younger generation is just like, oh, she's hating. No, she's not hating. She's really schooling you and trying to give you some criticism. But this generation, we don't like criticism, okay? We don't like that. We want to do what we want to do. We want to go where we want to go. And nobody needs to tell us no because if they do, they mad and they hating. Yeah. Now, Fab and Lil Mo go way back like Crackerjack. And she's a really loyal down chick. Like, I can tell she's very loyal. But at the end of the day, I didn't like the comments that she made in regards to Fabulous and Emily's situation. Check this out.
I refuse to allow this industry or anybody do is to taint his legacy. If something happens to the head of the house, the rest of the family struggles and suffers. Keep that shit in your house. Trust me, it could be something worse.
I don't see how it's the industry tainting his legacy. I feel like Fab is beloved by everybody, especially these Brooklyn niggas. Trust me, they love him. But I don't see how the industry is tainting his image by just simply people posting out recordings. Emily speaking out on things that she's experienced. How is that the industry tainting his legacy? No, that's the truth being exposed. There's a difference. Now, that whole scene was a hot mess. I was so surprised when I saw that clip come out. I don't know, Fab just always seemed like a chill, cool, calm, collected, quiet guy to me. Granted, we don't know the back history. We don't know what Emily's father has done to him. We don't know what conversations went on. But the fact that Emily was really scared and running from him, it just proves that she has been abused by him. Like, we just gotta just call it what it is. I'm not saying this for a fact. Let me just throw out the word allegedly. But, girl. You know, quiet as it's kept, we know that he's been abusing her for a little minute, and she just keeps on taking him back. You know, this is really not healthy. It's not okay. And I think for Lil Mo to make statements like, keep that in your house, so she should just die in her house because we don't want to taint this legacy. Okay. It's just like Lil Mo has this very old school kind of like caged bird mentality when it comes to this. It's just like, Lil Mo, like, I know that's your bro. I know you loyal to him. But at the end of the day, you need to be saying something like, listen, I spoke to Fab. You know, I know that he's not this monster. I checked in on him. I checked in on Emily, because you just never know. You can't think about who someone used to be 20 years ago and just say, yo, he's all of a sudden this monster. It's possible. It can happen. Anything can trigger the monster in someone. Everyone is capable of everything. And we need to just stop thinking like, oh my God, he would never. Well, he is. So if that's your real friend, if that's your real bro, you need to go check on him mentally. You need to make sure he's good. You need to make sure that he's not doing these things. And if you don't know for a fact that he's not doing these things, you can't sit here and tell this woman, keep that in your house. There are many women who suffer in silence because they would rather keep it in their house, keep letting these men beat on them so they can keep getting that bag and keep living that lifestyle. And we don't want to condone that. We don't want to condone that. Lil Mo also mentioned something like, oh, the Fashion Nova checks are not going to cut it. And I think that was really shady. Like, Emily is a stylist. She has her own business. And them Fashion Nova pieces really might be hitting, especially since they teamed up with Cardi B. Fashion Nova is not what Fashion Nova used to be. So don't doubt it. Don't doubt it.
If something happens to the head of the house, the rest of the family struggles and suffers. Keep that shit in your house.
Now, she might not be the head of the house, but what about when something happens to the mother of the house? Does the family not suffer equally? What about when the mother of the house is not strong enough to be a mother, to teach her daughter, to raise her sons? What happens to the family? It's like people just forget about that and just focus on the money and the man's reputation. But who's going to go to bat for the woman and her mental health and her physical and her spiritual health? Is that not equally important? Anyone who is being abused and has feared for their life by their significant other has the right to speak out about it. The same way you spoke out about your man allegedly cheating, Lil Mo, and is on Marriage Boot Camp, which I actually like that show. But the same way you can speak out about it, don't stop someone else from speaking their truth. Don't do that.